Join me as I take on the challenge of starting my very own goat farm at home from scratch. Today, you'll learn how to start your own goat farm right in your backyard, regardless of your experience level. Many people want to start a farm but feel overwhelmed by the challenges of space, resources, and knowledge about goat care. A lot of us dream of having a self-sufficient homestead, but we think we need a huge plot of land and years of experience to get started. But the truth is, you can start small and still reap the benefits of raising goats. In fact, many successful goat farmers started out with just a few animals in their backyard. One of the biggest misconceptions about starting a goat farm is that you need a lot of space. While it's true that goats do require some room to roam, you can actually start with a relatively small area. Even a quarter of an acre can be enough to get started, and you can always expand later as your farm grows. Another common concern is the initial investment. But the good news is that you don't need to break the bank to get started. With some careful planning and research, you can start your goat farm on a budget. Of course, another major hurdle for many people is a lack of knowledge about goat care. But don't worry, I'm not a goat expert either. I've learned that with some simple research and a willingness to learn, you can quickly get up to speed on what your goats need to thrive. And that's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. We'll cover the essential steps to get started, including choosing the right breed, setting up the necessary space, and understanding their dietary needs. The first step in starting your goat farm is to choose the right breed for your needs. There are over 300 breeds of goats to choose from, ranging from small Nigerian dwarfs to large boar goats. Each breed has its own unique characteristics, advantages, and disadvantages. For example, Nigerian dwarfs are great for small backyards and are very friendly, while boar goats are better suited for larger farms and are known for their high-quality meat. When it comes to setting up the necessary space, you'll need to consider fencing, shelter, and grazing areas. Goats are notorious escape artists, so you'll need to make sure your fencing is sturdy and secure. You'll also need to provide a safe and comfortable shelter for your goats to rest and hide from the elements. And of course, you'll need to provide adequate grazing areas to keep your goats healthy and happy. Finally, you'll need to understand your goat's dietary needs. Goats are ruminants, which means they have a four-chambered stomach that's specifically designed to break down and extract nutrients from plant-based foods. They love to eat grass, hay, and other plant materials, and they'll even eat weeds and brush that you might consider pests. But they'll also need access to clean water and minerals to stay healthy. The key insight is that with just a small investment of time and resources, you can begin your goat farming journey and enjoy the numerous benefits they offer. Goats can provide you with fresh milk, meat, and fertilizer for your garden, not to mention the joy and companionship they bring. And the best part is, you don't need to be an experienced farmer to get started. With some simple planning and a willingness to learn, you can start your goat farm today. One of the biggest benefits of raising goats is the fresh milk they provide. Goat milk is naturally higher in calcium and lower in lactose than cow milk, making it a great option for those with dairy sensitivities. And of course, there's nothing quite like the taste of fresh milk straight from the farm. You can also use their milk to make cheese, yogurt, and butter, or even sell it to friends and neighbors. Another benefit of raising goats is the meat they provide. Goat meat is lean and nutritious, and it's becoming increasingly popular in many parts of the world. You can use it to make delicious dishes like tacos, stews, and BBQ, or even sell it to local restaurants and butcher shops. And finally, goats can provide you with a natural source of fertilizer for your garden. Their manure is high in nitrogen and other nutrients, making it perfect for composting and adding to your soil. Starting a goat farm at home is both feasible and rewarding. You can start your goat farm today and enjoy the numerous benefits they offer. If you found this video helpful, check out our next video on goat care tips, and don't forget like and subscribe and leave your questions in the comments.